dinosaur, the Edmontosaurus, was originally uncovered at a site in Canada. I'll let you guess where. The T-Rex thinks these are delicious, and who's to argue?
Wow, keep this up and the sky's the limit.
You've hatched a Triceratops. Might be cute now, but that's only gonna last for about a week.
Ladies and gentlemen, find the right...
We're doing the improbable and you're doing the impossible. Thanks.
We are pleased to welcome Sweetpotatosaur to the park.
I see. This time, a Ceratosaurus. There are distinctive spines that run down its back, and a bladed horn on its head. Just what you don't want to run into when you're out there alone. Or in a group. New contract. That's it. Period.
Bottom line, I couldn't have done it any better. Thanks.
Look, raptors get a bad rap because people don't understand that they are, and always will be, alpha predators. Our job is to help them, the raptors, understand that we are as well.
The strides you continue to make. Really, I mean, it is just spectacular. One for the ages. Which, for our facilities, seems appropriate. This Sinoceratops should prove interesting. This dinosaur, the Dilophosaurus, lacks front-facing binocular eyes, a trait common to almost every predator. So instead, it hunted by scent. And now, many predators rely on that sense as well.
Ah, yes, the Tyrant Lizard, the Tyrannosaurus Rex.
favorite of early century fiction writers and adolescent children everywhere. And why? Because it represents everything that we fear about the past. It's what we believe that we've conquered, even though it ceased to exist before humanity had reached the proto-ape stage. And that was true. Until now. Until you.
What you have there is a Styracosaurus, or spiked lizard. The reason for the name should be obvious. Taurosaurus, correct? Haha, indeed it is. These grow up to be medium-sized and like to eat ferns.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Parasaurolophus to the park.
Oh, a Brachiosaurus! Wonderful! Our guests enjoy the large dinosaurs. All hail the Dragon King, the Dracorex. Sounds so intimidating, but it's just a plant eater. However, just in case they do rule the Earth again, don't tell them I said that.
Sabotage in progress.
All I know about this dinosaur, the Stygimoloch, is that its name is derived from hell and a demon. That's why I like it. Who turned out the lights?
Asset delivered.
Ah, the Huayangosaurus. Another member of the Stegosaurians. An herbivore called Giganotosaurus. Can you guess where it was first found? Don't tell me scientists don't have a sense of humor.
Sabotage resolved. We are pleased to welcome us to the home.
Asset transportation complete.
And now we reach the inevitable. Life begets death. But here's the question that you got to ask yourself. Was this avoidable? The answer? Of course not. Death, it's always coming. But could you have delayed it? Well, that's maybe another story.
Diplodocus. It's fun, right? Diplodocus. I mean, the name, Diplodocus. It's fun to say. This carnivore, the Carnotaurus, was first discovered in Argentina. The name means meat-eating bull. As if a regular bull wasn't bad enough.
Ladies and gentlemen, the weather conditions have started to pass. Please resume your normal activity.
Up to a point, there are evolutionary advantages to size, and this Giganotosaurus pushes the limits. You're going to have your hands full with this one.
You've created a Notosaurus. The name means knobbed lizard. It's a tough dinosaur. I guess you would be too with that name.
With this animal, the Carnotaurus, you can really see chaos in action. Think of all the combinations and patterns that life tries out, looking for that perfect structure. It's not about success. Life is about refining failure over and over and over again. Always a work in progress, ourselves included.
This is the crocodile mimic, or Suchomimus, a large meat eater. Everything about this dinosaur says keep your distance. This dinosaur, the Kentrosaurus, is an herbivore that seems relatively harmless, which on these islands means only kinda dangerous.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Carnotaurus to the park.
Oh, I like this one. A Centaurosaurus, a herbivore from China. That's an Archaeornithomimus. I don't like the way they look. And I don't just mean their appearance, but also the way they look at me. This is called a Pachycephalosaurus. Its notable feature is that it's thick-headed. Like some people I know, who shall remain nameless.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Carnotaurus to the park. diseased dinosaurs detected.
Dr. Dua tells me that this dinosaur of yours, the Metriacanthosaurus, is a bit of a mystery. Maybe we can learn more about it as a result of your work. This Maiasaura was the first dinosaur in space. It was on Space Lab in 1985. How do I know that? It's in the travel brochure. They like to butt heads, too. Well, we left that out.
Has been updated. Storm warning level has been...
To the islands, they expect to see something dramatic. And this Polacanthus you've created delivers.
Gallimimus. Dr. Grant was obsessed with your latest creation. He believed that this dino was one of the closest genetic relatives to the modern avian species.
About this one before, in a book. It's got a novel name, the Crichtonsaurus.
Okay, I'm not quite sure what you're doing here, other than playing with fire. An Indominus Rex? Creating a hybrid. Dangerous hybrid. You're not only creating life, you're condemning it. Hopefully not your own.
Diseased dinosaurs detected.
Mistaken, that's an Indoraptor. More weapon than attraction, right? Just keep it away from the guests, please. Unless we can charge more to see it. this dinosaur. It's a Spinosaurus. So named because of the spines running down its back. Seriously? Who needs a PhD for this one? When I was a kid, I think the Stegosaurus was my favorite dinosaur. Maybe because it could take whatever came its way. Not a fighter, a survivor. This dinosaur, the Sauropelta, is a valuable species. With this Mamenchosaurus, I'm beginning to think that you might have an interest in large dinosaurs.
What concerns me about your latest dinosaur, the Allosaurus, that it's an apex predator? No. That it could bring down animals twice its size? Also no. Instead, my problem with the Allosaurus is that, unlike the T-Rex, even Velociraptor, the Allosaurus seems optimized. It's chaos locking in on a solution, creating efficiencies, and that makes me nervous. Untitled, I believe. Herbivore. Big body, small head. Like some people I know.
This is a five-horned face dinosaur, or as the eggheads call it, a pentaceratops, a herbivore. Scientists talk again. Plant eater to the rest of us, or at least me. They first found this dinosaur, the Mayungasaurus, in Madagascar, and then they had to move it.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are pleased to welcome Allosaurus to the park. Ladies.
Here we go. An enormous spine lizard, or Gigant Spinosaurus. Not as large as its cousins, but with impressive shoulder spines, clearly for defense. This carnivore is a troodon. It says here that the troodon had one of the largest brains for body size of any dinosaur, making it intelligent and deadly. Just like my second wife. Titan, or gigantic swan, was a duck-billed dinosaur from the late Cretaceous period. According to Dr. Dewa's notes, anyway. Hey, a duck-bill don't seem all that swan-like to me, though. Getting good with hybrids. An Ankylodocus this time. I think people will want to see this. Stegosaurus. You might think it's calm and docile, but I'm not so sure.
A Stegoceratops now? Huh, another hybrid. I gotta admit, I'm not comfortable with this branch of research. Bringing the dinosaurs back from extinction, that was playing God. Hybrids? Well, this is more like taunting God.
Great! A Spinal Raptor! Another aggressive carnivore to drop into a world of potential meals walking around in souvenir t-shirts and cargo shorts.